afternoon, everybody. Gosh, Tuesday already, 2 o'clock. Where has today gone? You go into the office and you think, I've got this, this, and this to do today. And then when you get there, you end up with like 15 other jobs. So what have I got today? White tile, and I've inked it with a little bit of pink, a little bit of blue, spritzed it with water, and then left it. Look, it gives it a lovely sort of effect. So, okay, what we're going to do? We're going to start with, I'm going to come straight in with pen. Oh, we're ready. And I want to put myself a bit of a line, hence I've sort of done a stripe here. I thought what would be quite nice is to put a bit of a stripe in. Now let's have a look. Shall I? Oh, I don't want it to be dead sort of centre. So here we go. I'm going to come and put one in here. I'm going to go in a bit further in. Now if you think, why is she using a stencil? It's because my my ruler is not here. I think it's still in the box downstairs. But that's okay. I can do that. Okay. So I've got a bit of a stripe. Hi, everybody. It's, yeah, crazy. It's nice and sunny here. Lots of white clouds. So that's what we want this week. Okay, so I've got this. And then either side, I'm going to give it a thin line. Let's have a look. One there, look. Turn it round. So what have we been up to this weekend then? Anything happened? Any gossip? Anything we want to disclose and confess? Who knows? I bet Maureen's got a lot to confess, haven't you, Maureen? Yes. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to come in with pencil now. And I want to put myself another line in. Just kidding. I've been really good, actually, because I do keep my pencil in my tin all the time. Except for the times when I don't. And I open my tin and I think, where's my pencil? But I'm trying to be good. Okay, let's have a look then. I want to sort of give myself a bit of a, that's the middle. So let's put that line down. I don't necessarily want to keep this line afterwards. There you go, look. But I just want it as a bit of a guide. So if I turn it this way, I want to find the middle. Or do I? It doesn't really matter, actually. I'm going to put a box and go in the middle like this. Make it a little bit squarer. Okay, there you go. See, a little bit squarer. So then from there, I can kind of gauge where I want the rest of them. Okay. On there. I know my ink's a little bit dark there, but you can see that that's all in pencil. And then I want to put crosses in each one, so I'm going to do it freehand. And I say it doesn't matter if they don't all match perfectly, as long as we've got something going on in there. Okay, let's do it this way as well. Across there, you're going to see much of that one. And turn it this way, and then I'm going to go like this. So a few bits and pieces, because Susan did a diary tile challenge, didn't she? I honestly, please get involved. You don't need the diary to do it. You just need to follow along and have a look at the patterns she's used. You don't have to copy exactly the same. She's just giving you an idea. So you could do your own thing. As long as you include those patterns, do your own thing. Post it on our page. Don't forget to put in the title somewhere, that it's the diary challenge for September. And at the end of the month, we pick one and you get a prize. It could be anything. I think so far we've given some pens away. I think we've done pencils as well. We did some cabochons for Janet, who won August. So it could be anything, but it's just a bit of fun. Right, okay, we've all got this. We've got these squares and we sort of split them up. So what I want to do now in each of these, I do apologise for my nails. You know, we are still working downstairs at the same time, so, okay. Never going to have posh nails, though, am I? Never going to do false nails. So I'm going to come down this way, look. With a little curved line. Doesn't matter where you start. Like that. Because I'm going to do that on all of them. You don't want them too skinny, but don't make them really fat. If that makes sense. Okay, next one. See how that just sort of wanders in. So I'm doing that on all of them. Let's go kind of following my way around. Now, if you find that it's more comfortable to do this on the opposite direction, so you do it on this side, that's absolutely fine because it's going to be on both sides. Okay. See, now this one, look, I didn't put see, my line doesn't match there, so I'm going to go with that corner. And pencil line's only a guide, so it doesn't matter if you change it as you're going in with pen. You see, we've got that going all the way up. So I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to do the same again. So we're going to do the same all the way through, so you're going to end up with 4 of these. So I say it doesn't matter which side it goes because they're all going to be the same. Okay. So this side, I mean, you could do, you know, one at a time if you wanted to, but this gives a little bit of a more consistent approach to your shapes because you're drawing exactly the same line and you're not deviating all the time. That's quite nice in its own right, isn't it? I don't know, maybe I want to keep that. It's a nice little design. Part of one there, look. And same in this one. There to there. And I'm going to get a little bit of one there, look. So look at that, what a lovely little pattern that is. Imagine, I don't know actually, I don't know whether to keep. I might just change what I'm doing. I can do that, this is my tile. I like that. So let's have a look. I'm going to come in with, let's try it, with a loop. There, look. Like that. And then I can get one either side. See, one there, look. And one there. Look at that, like that. And I'm going to fill in those bits there. It was kind of planned, but it wasn't, if you know what I mean. I've still created something different with it. See, we can just neaten that edge up a bit. Okay, and I'm going to put little lines in each one. With a dot on the end. So we kind of know what we're doing there. That's sort of comfortable, familiar territory, isn't it? So, okay. Let's go ahead and do the next one. So 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want to come in and do all these loops first and then fill it in after, you can. See, when you get a part one, like here, do a part loop for the middle and then do that one on the edge. So you're still getting that familiar pattern. This one here, I'm going to put in what bits I can sort of see. So let's fill that in. So they're a little bit tricky. So you might want to do all of them in the middle first, you know, where you've got the full shape. And after a bit, you'll find that your muscle memory kicks in and see, I'm going to do that one like so. Then you won't just be doing one loop at a time, you'll be doing 2. Let's make a nice border down a card, wouldn't it? Or a little bookmark. Really nice little design. Okay. So you see, I'm coming in first and I'm putting all those loops in. Getting that drawn. And then I'm going to come in afterwards and fill in with ink. I might use a thicker pen for that as well. Maybe not a brush pen though, I think it could be a little bit big for the spaces. Oh, I don't know, I'll give it a go. A part of one there, and one there. So far it's looking alright, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, sorry if it keeps wobbling a bit. Oh. Oh, I've just got messages started to come through, and here's me thinking you're all being quiet and well behaved. Okay. Let's wander in there. Well, we're talking about craft stuff, are we? Don't we all have a collection? Isn't that part of being a crafter? Don't we have loads of craft stuff? I can't believe how many pens I've got. I have to, you know, some pen comes out, I have to try it. And you can't just buy one, can you, just to try it? You have to buy the collection. So you get a full set, which is crazy. But we do it. Okay. So it's nice to see lots of you on here. Thank you for coming and joining in. Yeah, sometimes you know, we've kept these tiles going for a long time. And they're part of history now. They're part of my history and yours too. Because we can kind of sometimes remember where we were, you know, when certain tiles were done. And we've looked at different events. Okay. So I'm going to come in now and fill in these bits. It's amazing what filling that in really makes a difference, doesn't it? I'm just trying to consider which is my better. Kathy, shh. It's not too bad here. You can still feel dampness in the air, if you know what I mean. And there was one room between the packaging area and the sort of the sample room that's got carpet in, which the carpet's a bit nasty now. But we're starting to clear up and get ourselves sorted, and hopefully some plans in place. But our landlord's coming over on Friday, so he and John are going to go around the place and have a conversation about what's going on. Because of course we can't just stop, you know, what we're doing. We've still got, you know, products to get out the door, we've still got designs to do and all the rest of it, so we have to sort of carry on. But it's just lovely to have that support, honestly. You don't feel like you're going through it on your own. So thanks for everybody, you know, for watching yesterday as well, because, you know, whilst moving and I'm trying so hard to keep the designs going up, it's been a few hours, you know, just creating new products all the time, which I love, but doing that at the same time. So thank you everybody yesterday for your support there. We'll be getting them out the door as soon as we can. Okay. All right. Sanntangle storage is coming. It's coming. But I'm not kind of in control of that, if you know what I mean. I've done a bit of a collaboration with somebody to bring that to you, to make that happen. Sometimes you've got to find the right contact, you know, to get a decent product. So that's what we've done. Go. So you're using a slightly thicker pen, which really helps. So you can fill those bits in. Does make a difference, doesn't it? I think I was a bit confused with this because it's got an 03 lid on, but it's actually an 05. It's one of my previous sets when we did 05s as well. So I wonder whether to do a few more of them, because we only do sets of 3s now, but 5's quite useful, isn't it? And we can, you know, when we need to fill things in like this. Yeah, and you can take your time with yours. You don't have to sort of try and get all this done within however long it takes me to draw the tile. You can enjoy it, can't you? Fill it in at your own pace. And use a different colour if you want to. See? And we go into those bits. So, almost done, look. Didn't take too long, did it? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's all inked in. So, I'll put my lid on that one. And let's do those little lines. So again, look, muscle memory, isn't it? Because I'm doing lines first. It's very repetitive. So, helps with the design there. Oh, Maureen, you need time to get a hobby. Was his hobby looking after you? Is that what it is? So anyway, what do you get the person or the man that's got everything in his life for his birthday? Because, you know, John's birthday this week. So we've Want to come up with something? Leslie's already been in and brought him gin, so we can't do that. That's already gone. I think she's got him first. What is she like? So, I don't know. Maybe I should just like cook him a nice tea. What do you think? Yeah. He's got hobbies. He just doesn't have time to go and do anything else. We've got to work on fitting flooring this week. There you go. There's all my lines. Wing walking, Kathy. Can you imagine? He did have a pilot's license. So if I did something like that and said wing walking, he'd be like, no, I'll get in the plane, not getting on the wing. Chris, I'm not so sure. Craft stuff, I don't know. He's got that much craft stuff lying around of mine. Caddy making. Gosh, he did buy me actually for my birthday. When I say he did buy me, I wanted him to buy me, you know, one of those little book nukes things, chocolate cake. Absolutely. And mints, he loves mint. So, you know, but yeah, he brought me one of those book nukes and I wanted him to make it for me. So every time I saw it on my shelf, DNA test, you know, I could look at that he made it, but he brought it me and like, I've got to make it. And what's the chances of that? Anyway, so a night away, so really? What would we do with the dogs though? You know, that's the thing. Oh, I'm making excuses, aren't I? You're coming up with some great ideas. Perhaps you should try wing walking more and let us know how it goes. Oh dear. Maybe just giving him a night off, you know, just saying, just chill out a bit. Yeah. Tube of polos. Do you know, I haven't seen polos in ages. He's got extra strong mints in the car. He'll eat them 2 or 3 at a time. But I've not seen polos in a long time. Gosh. Got me thinking now, do they still do them? Didn't they do polos and fruit flavours as well? Oh, Rose, we've had that for he's actually got a sign, well, when he finds it, that says, what would Yoda do? Oh, what would Yoda do? It's funny, isn't it? So I'm wondering what to do with that bit there, because that's obviously going to be a little bit of a... There you go. Like that. Kathy, yeah, that would be good. He'd be like, thank God for that. Yeah. Maybe I should just set him a bed up here. What do you think? Yeah. Put him some gin in the cupboard. And buy him a takeaway. So he stay there for the night, have a break. What would suit, yeah, Harry Potter. Oh, anyway, have we done this? We digress, don't we? Okay, let's put some little bubbles on this side here, little bumps up. All right. Don't make them too small. If they're too small, it's going to take you sort of hours to draw them. Oh, that's nice, making flowers like that. He's made me one. It was a kit, and it was, oh gosh, it's like, I don't know what metal it is. It's a real pliable, very thin, pliable metal, and he made me a rose. That's nice, that's in the house. Oh, and I did mention as well, didn't I, at the weekend, about putting a photograph of the Mackenzie on the Sanntangle page, because I've been hand stitching it. I'm so sorry, I've not forgotten. I just haven't quite got to it, but I'll take a photograph of it tonight and I'll put it on. It's not finished, but we were talking, weren't we, about the progress and how it works. Okay. Vicky, I'm the same, yeah. Yeah, I like my feet on the ground. I think that's the thing, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're not tall. What do you think? That's the problem, because we're not used to heights. Oh, hi, Susan. Oh, we were just not talking about you, but we were just talking about your video You know, for the diary challenge, we're just encouraging people to perhaps take part. Look at this, like that. Anyway, because, yeah, you get we pick one, you get a prize at the end of the month. Oh, we should do it. Okay, put a curve, look at it's gone underneath. And here I'm going to do another one next to it, quite close here. But then as I come underneath, it's going to get wider. Like that. Have a good day, Rose. Don't work too hard. Right, little V shape in there. So I'm going to put another one next to it, again quite close. And same here. I'm going to fill that little row there with bubbles. Start at that end. I'm going to put bubbles all in there. Okay. All along there. And same sort of thing here, look. All along there. So, you know, keep them together as you go. So far, so good. Now, one of these sides, doesn't matter which, I'm going to thicken up. So you can do the left or the right. It doesn't matter in essence. I'm going to thicken it up. Okay. So I'm going to do another one, but this time let's have it going. Have it going this way. So that's going to go underneath. Following it through. And you see this bit here? Let's have a look. You can just see a little bit of it there. Oh, hi Sandra. Oh, you're not late. Let's see here, it's not going anywhere. So I've got just a line there, see, like this one. And again, I'm going to put like a thin line. So I'm going to get a little bit of it there so it looks like it's going underneath. And along there. Okay. So, here we go, look. Little bubbles around. I'm going to think up a really good prize this time. I think we should all do it. We should all have a go. And Karen, hello. I know Lauren's getting married. I remember when she was just about to go to uni. Gosh, she went and she did a real cool subject at uni, didn't she? Okay, same sort of thing like that. This time I'm going to come a bit wider again. Just get a little bit of one there. Just nice to give it a little bit of something. And again, it doesn't matter which side. Just thicken it up a bit. So we've got that going on. And again, I'm going to go in the on the other side now and do a little, a little row of bubbles on that side. Okay, see? On we go. So let's have a look at these gaps we've got. So let's come on in. I'm going to do a little line, a little line. I'm going to zoom in. Here we go. If it'll let me. You know, sometimes when your fingers just won't move. Well, they will, but the screen's not moving with it. Oh. I'm going to rub my fingers a bit. There you go. That's better. All right, let's put a little oval around the top of that. And I'm going to fill the edges. One there, one there. And usually we put little hats on. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like into a little leaf shape. Like that. Okay, let's do another. So I'm going to go a bit taller, look. And we go with that. And then again, another little oval, like so. And a lot of big vehicles reversing and things outside. Skips and all sorts. Look at that. Let's have one. So I'm going to make it so it goes underneath there. They don't come anywhere near my car. It's all right. See one there, look. So again, it's got that feeling that it's going underneath. Let's do one here. Again, oval, fill in the sides, and up and around. Up and around. Notice I'm not going up and then back down. I'm going up and then back and then up. Just think it gives a slightly neater finish. Let's have a little look, see if it'll go. Look at that. Yeah. Let's do a couple on this side. So same again, like fill it in. Along and up, along and up. And around we go. Along and up, like that. Right, let's have another one sort of sneaking in there. Along we go. Okay. So a couple little curves with bobbles on the end, fill them in. Just in and around, you know, it's always nice to have them. Don't have to be on every one. And they don't have to be on both sides, but let me put a few in there, look. Maybe stick in there. Okay. And just go and finish this bit off here. Let's have a little look. Oh, she got married. What was her dress? Oh, I bet it wasn't. I bet it wasn't white in the nicest. I bet it was like a bit more gothic-y. Oh, okay. Right, let's have a look. A little bit there. I bet she looked fabulous. It doesn't matter what. There we are. Oh, thank you, Susan. It's nice having that dark streak in the middle, isn't it? I think sometimes putting a bit of ink on it first. Perhaps maybe I should look at doing inks, you know, and just have our own colours. Have a Sanntangle red ink. What do you think? Would actually. That's a lovely pattern, isn't it, really? Oh, Karen, I'm going to go and have a look in a bit. Okay. See how that sort of, there we go. Oh, that means you've got to make your own lunch, Wendy. Tommy's made mine for me. Not had an extra cup of tea, though. Mind you, they are very busy downstairs. We've had a couple of machine issues with power and stuff, as you can expect with things getting a little bit damp last week. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look at this then. So, yeah, I think so, Susan. Yeah, because we use them a lot, don't we? And I only like to bring things that we use. Right, let's go in with pencil. So, I'm going to treat this as a kind of, I don't know, ribbon or border or wrap of some description. So, I'm going to come in with pencil underneath all of that. See? So quite dark. I'm going to come out a little bit as well. Oh, well, when we get sorted, I will look into it and see what I can find. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Okay. How are we getting on with the glitter as well? The glitter will be on these dots would be great. Again, you know, going with those colours go with everything, and it's so fine. See, I'm just going to put a little bit more in there, look. See, make it really dark. And the bottom of these, oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I shade the bottom of them. Let's get rid of those pencil lines that were there. Because however light they are, they're still there and I can still see them. So let's just get rid of them. That's better. Okay. Right, there we go. Into those. As you see there, we've got a little bit of shading going on. And I don't really have to colour them because, you know, you've already got that ink there and it's got a little bit of blending already to it, you know, because I've spritzed it. Oh, Maureen, thank you. I know you like cats, Maureen, especially the tiger, so it was in there. Sorry, Jackie. You don't have to have it. It's not an obligation. You really don't. So, okay, I'm going to come in just to have a little bit underneath these as well. You see where I've added that little bit of thickness? So, you know, both sides, giving it a little bit of shading. Oh, that's not that one, was it? Oh dear. It's that one. Oh, it would, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. Yeah, as a, oh my goodness me, so many ideas. I have got some new fabrics on Saturday. I haven't said that. We've gone a bit autumny, but we've not gone too dark, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that would look fab, wouldn't it? I need to look into that. Okay, let's do these first. It is really, really nice, isn't it, that you can draw something and then turn it in, you know, print it onto fabric. Oh, I know, Jackie, but I don't make you. It's an investment of happiness, isn't it? That's what it is. That's what it is. See, so there you go. Oh, I've taken Finley to the vets today for his last little checkup because he had the snip the other week. He was starting to think he was the boss. So we're like, no, you're not. But he's doing absolutely brilliantly. He's back to his old cheeky self. Oh, wait till you see him. And you know, I know we all like the tile fabrics. So I've chosen some of the newer tiles and I've created a new tile fabric. And, oh, wait till you see it. If you've got the, you know where we did the 4-page tiles in the book for the Crafty Planner? Well, I've actually turned that one of the 4-page sections into fabric. Oh, it's divine. There you go. Anyway, come on, concentrate on the tile. Stop talking about fabrics and inks and all that lovely stuff as well. So you see, I'm softening off all the edges. Just bringing it in a little bit. As we go. So, drawing off into there. A bit there. Let's have a look at it. So I just want to bring in a little bit of lightness. So I've got my white gel pen here. And it's sort of kind of over the top. I'm going to pick on those dots. Let's see if we can go in a little bit. Absolutely, Vicky. So I'm just going to dot over the black. You see, so it's not completely covering it. Although, you know, if you want to glitter it, it'd look nice. Oh, I've not even got a dot there. Where's Janet when I need her to tell me I've missed one? So, you see, just little dots. Look at the difference that makes. Just lightens it up a bit. When it needs it. Okay. Ooh. I think it's the best for our dogs. It doesn't drive them nuts then when they get a little bit older. And I say, for a little lad, he did think he was the man of the house for a little while. So I think we've sorted that now. Although he wasn't happy. I did get a few dirty looks last week. Oh, see, where was I there? Look, missed one. Oh, so could you imagine? Yeah, I mean, all the tile. I mean, some aren't printable. I know that sounds daft, but some of them, you sort of think, no, that wouldn't make a good fabric, if you know what I mean. But most of them do. So I have picked some good ones. So hopefully you think I have anyway. Look at that. So I just want to do one more thing, and that's if I have a black pencil. There we are, black pencil. And I want to go along this edge, so you've got to make sure it's sharp. Oh, there's one more thing after that. You see, I really want to bring that out on top of everything else. See, you could do this and put a sentiment on it, couldn't you? So it looks like you've got a sentiment on a card where everything else is going on underneath. You don't have to keep the same pattern underneath. You could do something else. This would make quite a nice sort of band across the card, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at that. That's better. Look at that. Okay, and of course, let's bring in the white. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing dodgy on it. There's a bit of blue on there. You see this strip that we've left? Now, because I've got colour on it, some of it's going to show up. That's it, look at that. Oh, Vicky, how about that? I had him sitting next to me with his legs open. They say, you made it happen. And he's been walking like John Wayne. Look at that. See the difference that's made? That's lovely, isn't it? And because I've got that ink in it, it's sort of giving it that little bit of a sense of something as well. I know I keep saying one more thing. One more thing. So where I've just put that white, I want to come back in with my pen. And you see on this side of the white, this side of the white, it all enhances, doesn't it? I'm going to put put that line back in. Yeah, just brings that a bit. And this one. Okay, and now this side of the white, I'm going to bring in some pencil. See, if Nadia was here, she'd say I'm faffing. I'm not. It's gonna finish it off. Now you notice that I've not put as much on, so it's kind of a line along that one there. I'm very careful. Oh, I know, Vicky. There was no point. The cone was just no point. Did get him a little suit. It was really funny. There you go. Soften that off there. Look. Look at the difference. See, that's made just giving it that little bit of something else. So I'm going to sign it now. That's it. I'm signing it. All done. There you go. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of chat. And you're going to have a go. Please as well, have a go. Have a look back at the diary challenge. And just give it a go. You don't have to do the same as Susan. You can copy if you like. Put it on the page. Hashtag diary challenge for September in it. It'll tell you in the video. And, have a little go. It's just be a little bit of fun. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you've had a nice afternoon. Chilling out for half an hour, 40 minutes. So I'm back to work now. And I will catch you all again, on Friday. All right. Have a good one, everybody. See you soon. Bye.